We got a marquee matchup in the association on Thursday night. The Denver Nuggets host the Oklahoma City Thunder, and this is a matchup between two teams that finished tied with the best record in the Western Conference last year. This game also features the reigning MVP versus the runner-up. Oklahoma City got the best of the season series last year. Will their luck continue here in Denver? We're going to talk about it, but before we do, I got to tell you about a promotion we have available right now at wagertalk.com. For a limited time, you can get the entire month of November for less than $8 a day. Details are in the ticker below, and this is available for any of the great handicappers at wagertalk.com. But why should you consider this guy right here? I was a top 5 NBA handicapper at WagerTalk last year, hit 59% against the spread, 60% in the playoffs, and that is nothing new for me. Over the last decade, I've hit 58%, consistently winning year after year in the association. As always, though, there's no purchase necessary. You're more than welcome to tune in just for the free picks. The only thing I ask from you is that you take the time to smash that like button, and that will allow me to keep putting out these videos. Let's get into it. Denver is a 2.5-point favorite. The total sits at 225.5. And the Denver Nuggets crashed out of the playoffs in Game 7 of the second round against Minnesota. And man, that was a series for the ages. Denver goes down 0-2. They lose the first 2 games at home. Then they come back. They win 3 straight. Looks like they snapped out of it. They lose Game 6, but you kind of expected that. You expected them to come back home and take care of business in Game 7, and they were well on their way to doing just that, up 15 at half, leading by double digits halfway through the third quarter, but they blow the lead in the fourth quarter. Anthony Edwards looks like the illegitimate son of Michael Jordan, and the Minnesota Timberwolves upset Denver in Game 7. Now they're back home for their home opener, and I did mention that these two teams finished tied for first in the Western Conference last year. They had the exact same record, and they had the exact same home-away splits. And home-away splits are going to be key for this one because both teams were 33-8 at home last year. Now, I know Oklahoma City did win 3 of the 4 regular season meetings. I'm not going to be buying into that as much as Denver's a tough place to play. Not only was Denver 33-8 at home last year, they were 34-7 at home in 2022. Notoriously, in all the pro leagues, it's hard to go to Denver, play at altitude, and win. All the pro teams in Denver have this advantage. And in the opening game, with a statement needing to be made, and the reigning MVP, I do lean toward the Denver Nuggets here. I'm not going to lay the 2.5. I'll take a minus 135 on the money line. And I did mention the runner-up for MVP, SGA. His points total is a rather inflated 32.5. He averaged 30.5 points last year. This is a tough game. They are a dog. Denver is a pretty solid defensive team. He only averaged 26.5 points in 4 games against Denver last year. I think expecting him to come out here and light it up in the season opener is a little bit optimistic. I think there's value going under that number. So the play is on the Denver Nuggets and SGA to go under 32.5 points. If you like this video, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. If you got anything to say to me, even if it's nasty, hit me up in the comments below and I'll get back to you as soon as I can.